morning, kids. Today we are going to start with the next topic. I haven't solved any exercises from first lesson. That is because many of you have not got your stationaries from the school. So I haven't solved any of the sums from the first lesson. So what we will be doing is, we are going to see all the theory part or the understanding part, and the solution part will do when everybody will have their own stationaries. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but because of the lockdown, we need to go through this a little bit hectic schedule, and I know it's kind of disappointing right in the beginning when you have to adjust, but still it's better to be at home and adjust in what we have rather than risking our lives by going out. So let us start. Today we are going to start with parallel lines. So let us understand first what are parallel lines. Parallel lines are the lines which never intersect each other. So this is L and this is M. So this line L and this line M, we will say that they are parallel. Line L parallel to M. This is the symbol for parallel. Okay. If I want to show parallel lines symbolically, I use this symbol. So line L is parallel to line M. I am writing it properly. Okay. So I will say that line L is parallel to line M if they never intersect each other in any cases. You extend from this side or you extend from this side. Even if you extend from either sides, this line will not intersect each other. Hence we call them to be parallel lines. Now we are going to see angles formed by parallel lines. Let us study some of the angles which are formed by parallel lines. I'll draw a simple diagram. I am drawing the diagram this side. This is line L, this is line M, this is line N. Okay, this line is called as transversal. It is called as transversal. Okay, I'll label this A, B, C, D, E, F, here I'll write G, and here I'll write H. I've labeled this. So first, there are three types of angles which are formed due to the parallel lines and its transversal. First is corresponding angle, second is alternate angles, and third one is called as interior angles. So let us start first with the corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Now what are corresponding angles? Angles which are exactly at the same position. Okay, let's take for example this angle and this angle. They are at the same position. You can see this and this above the line and to the right side of this transversal. Correct? Then I'll show it by different signs. This angle and this angle above the line and towards the left. So they are at the same position. This angle and this angle. Again, same position, and here what I will do, this angle and this angle, same position. So these are called as corresponding angles. Okay, so I'll write their names. Normally in case of parallel lines, the corresponding angles are congruent. So I'll write angle. Let's write the first pair, GBC, angle GBC, congruent to angle BEF, to angle BEF. First pair. Let's move on to the second pair, GBA, angle GBA, congruent to angle BED, congruent to angle BED. Third, now I'll take this side one, CBE, angle CBE, congruent to angle FEH, angle FEH. And the fourth pair, ABE, angle ABE, congruent to angle DEH, angle DEH. These are corresponding angles. Now let's see the next, alternate angles. These are alternate angles. I'll use one more pen, a different color pen. Now in case of alternate angles, I'll wipe out the signs. If I want to show alternate angles, I would say just look where you can form a Z. Okay, let's take for example, I'm drawing a Z over here. Can you see Z? So this at the angles at the corner of the Z. So this angle and this angle form an alternate angle. This angle and this angle form an alternate angle. So I'll write now first pair for Z, ABE, angle ABE, congruent to angle BEF, congruent to angle BEF. Second pair, let's see how the second Z can be formed. Take over here, from here, this is the second Z, the opposite Z, ulta Z. So this is the angle and this at the corner. So let's take the angles now. CBE, angle CBE, congruent to angle BED, to angle BED. Okay, so these are two pairs. Now here in case of corresponding angles there are 4 congruent pairs, while in case of alternate angles there are 2 congruent pairs. Let's move on to the third one, interior angles. Okay, let's start with the third one, interior angles. I'll wipe out this so that you won't get confused. This is the simplest way in which you can identify different angles. Okay, just draw these lines. their sum is 180 degree. Now for interior angles, I will see for alphabet C. Here you can see the C. So the angles at this corner and the angles at this corner becomes the interior angle. So I'll write it now. First pair, angle CBE, angle CBE plus, I told you they're supplementary, so we have to write plus, BEF, angle BEF, and supplementary means their sum is 180 degree. Second, let's see the other C. Wait, we can draw. We can draw the other C to be here. So this angle and this angle are interior angles. So I'll write the other pair, ABE, angle ABE plus angle BED, angle BED, and that is equal to 180 degree. So you have two pairs of interior angle. So these are corresponding angles, alternate angles, and the interior angle. These are the three types of angles which are formed by the parallel lines. Again, there are some other angles in this. One can be, I'll wipe out this interior angle, but they are not necessarily formed by whatever angles I am showing now after this. Doesn't mean that they are formed by parallel lines. Any other lines can also form these angles. So here the first angle I am showing with blue pen, vertically opposite angles, right? This is vertically opposite angle, then this is vertically opposite angle, and this is vertically opposite. Then linear pairs. In case of linear pairs, I'll draw a line like this. This and this form the linear pair. Again, this and this form the linear pair. Again, even this forms the linear pair, and this also forms the linear pair. So when it comes to lines and the transversal, there are many types of angles, but corresponding angles, alternate angles, and the interior angles are compulsorily formed by parallel lines only. If the lines are parallel, then only there can be corresponding angles, alternate angles, and interior angles. If the lines are not parallel, then these three types of angles are not valid. Please keep them into your mind.